Are you feeling like a zombie lately? Tired of the same old energy drinks promising the world but delivering the jitters and a crash? Look no further than Sneak Energy, your secret weapon for all your energy needs. With all natural ingredients, Sneak will give you all the energy you need to boost through your day without feeling like a lab rat on caffeine. Don't believe us? Try it yourself and see what a difference it can make to your routine. So what are you waiting for? Hit the link in the description and pick up your Sneak Starter Pack today. Now enjoy the clip. Hello everybody, good afternoon and welcome to That's Football. Bang on 3 o'clock. He's done it. I hope you're all doing very well anyway. 3 o'clock games in the Premier League. We're live on That's Football. I hope you're all doing well. I'll get the timer up on the screen in a moment for you. Yes, we're good to go here and I hope you're all ready for it. I think we're in for a good afternoon of Premier League football ahead of the Carabao Cup tomorrow, which obviously I'll be doing on the United Stand. But you can see the team news going around the screen on our stats carousel, sponsored by OneFootball. It's the second week in a row this has happened. We've had a load of 0-0s. We've actually just had more than that. We've had a goal at Everton, and apparently, I think we've had a goal at Everton. Just going to get this double checked. Andres J says there hasn't been a goal at Everton. I don't think there has. It's still 0-0. Confirmed by Bridge. It's still 0-0 and there was an offside. So, unfortunately, Sean, I can't believe it! Offside? Offside? What's this new rule? VAR's in the mud. I've never even heard of offside. Offside? What's that all about? They're making up rules now. There's no such thing as offside. He's having a laugh. Offside. Pratt side. What's he on about? It's still 0-0 between Everton and Aston Villa at Goodison Park, and it's a massive game. It's also a massive game between channel, by the way. We're on our road to 914,000. Bottom right hand corner to subscribe. Get involved with That's Football. You're all very, very welcome. I believe Arsenal have scored. It's a Trossard goal, and it's 1-0 to Arsenal from a corner. I'll take it from the chat that it has happened because there's so many people talking about it. And it's a very good goal. It's a very, very good goal by Trossard. He's whipped it into the top corner. A poor punch by the keeper Ward, and a very good finish by Trossard for Arsenal. And I think that there's a bit of talk from the keeper. He wants a foul. I don't think he's going to get it. But it's 1-0 to Arsenal. I think the keeper Ward is trying to say he was fouled. It's certainly no offside. It's a goal. There's nothing going to go wrong here. No, it's just poor goalkeeping. Poor goalkeeping, and an absolutely fantastic finish by Trossard. To be honest with you, it's just poor goalkeeping and a very, very, very good finish by Trossard. Smack into the top corner, and 1-0 to Arsenal after 27 minutes. So there you go. And I tell you what, if Arsenal do go and get the win, which I suspect they probably will now, then it's 2 wins in a row for them. Trossard and Jorginho may have been second choices, but they're scoring more important goals, says Connor. He's going to check VAR. They are going to check VAR. It's not going to be a goal, says Matt. It's going to be a foul. He's holding his arm. Yeah, that's a foul. Arteta. I mean, you know what? I think Arteta's done a great job, and I almost think I should be on Arteta's Christmas card, because when Arsenal fans were saying Arteta, and doing T-shirts, I was saying give him time. But I do find him quite irritating at times, and the fact that he's moaning about that goal not being given, I think it's a goal, but to be fair, VAR has picked out something very, very good. Ben White is holding the goalkeeper's hand. You can't see it, and that's probably at West Ham. But West Ham need that. And Everton against Villa, it's a home game for Villa. People are saying there should be a penalty. Is it a penalty? Maybe a penalty, says Wayne. I think if VAR is doing its job today, You got to give it. You got to give it. I mean, it's a soft penalty if it's given because Suter is always... No, they're not going to give it. They're not going to give it. The only thing I would say about that is that it's Suter against Saka in the air and Suter's always going to win it. But a foul's a foul, isn't it? But it's not been given. It's not been given. Arsenal fans are going mad in the chat, but it's not been given. The game's gone way past that now. There's no review of it. Still 0-0. Away fan says Mobs. Yeah, they've got to find a way. They've got to find a way. I think we might have had an Arsenal goal here right at the start of the half, which would be a great start for them. Martinelli. Yeah, terrible goalkeeping. It's 1-0 to Arsenal now. That won't get ruled out. Although Martinelli's gone down clutching his knee. Oh, I tell you what, that must be bad to score a goal and then go down and hurt your knee. I think he's in trouble here. It's a big goal for Arsenal, but he's down. And he is down. And he is hurt. So, big boost for Arsenal here. They're winning 1-0. But he's hurt. And I don't see any reason you'd go down like that. All the Arsenal players are around him. I think it was Zinchenko with the assist. But I don't really see why you'd go down here. If you weren't injured. I mean, it's a goal. It's definitely a goal. It's definitely going to get given. But it seems to me like he... has he twisted it or has he been stood on? Lovely bit of play. I think it might have been Odegaard. It's Trossard with the assist. Trossard with the assist. And Martinelli's finish is good. Oh, he gets trodden on. He might be all right then. I thought he twisted his knee. I think he might be all right. He's been trodden on, so it's probably just pain more than... when it's your knee, you tend to do it with nobody around you. You twist it. He's been trodden on there, so I think he might be all right. But it was probably very, very painful for him. Simon, over to you. Actually, I want to talk about me, Simon. So here we are. Goodison Park. Ollie Watkins steps up for Everton and he scores. That's a massive goal. Sean Dyche. Can't believe it. But Everton are losing at Goodison Park. Ollie Watkins, Simon. And Aston Villa have got the lead in this crucial game for Everton. What English team has the best chance of winning? Good shot by Dewsbury Hall. Just wide. I watched it all the way up until... West Ham are winning 2-0? I didn't even know they were winning 1-0. What? West Ham are winning 2-0. What's going on? What's going on? It's 2-0 to West Ham. Don't use BBC. Their bloody website's gone down. It's 2-0. 2 in 2 minutes. Wakey, wakey, says Olu. It is 2-0 to West Ham. They've got to win. Huge, huge win for West Ham if they get it. Danny Ings has changed the game, says Scott. And it's 71st minute and 73rd minute. Massive goals for West Ham. 2-0 up. And Forest are heading towards a loss here. Danny Ings with the goal. The second goal. I don't know whether he got the first goal as well. There was no offside in that. Afternoon Mark. Massive, 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 massive goals for West Ham. They've got to win. They've got to win that. 2 goals in 3 minutes, is Sebastian there. Weird, says Nathan. Wigan won the FA Cup and got relegated. It's 3-0 to West Ham. Massive win for West Ham. Forest are going to get dragged back down. They are. They're going to get dragged back down. That... And Leeds have scored as well. Leeds are winning 1-0 against bottom Southampton. I tell you, the goals are starting to go in now. And it makes a massive difference down there. Every game's got a goal now. Villa are beating Everton at Goodison. Leeds are beating Southampton at Ellen Road. And West Ham are smashing Forest at... I don't know what they call it. The stadium with a running track. Bubbles FC. I don't know. What's it called? The Olympic Stadium? At a guess. Upton Park. No, that's the old one. Purposely doing controversial takes. They're not meant to be popular takes. It's 2-0 to Aston Villa.
I can't believe it. What's going on? Rest assured I'll be kicking their arse on Monday morning, right around Merseyside. I tell you what, get yourself down to the Liverbird building on Monday morning at 10 o'clock because I'll be kicking Everton player into the Mersey. Absolute shithousery at Goodison Park. They're an embarrassment. They're an embarrassment to me. They're an embarrassment to Gravel. They are a bunch of embarrassments, and I'm telling you now, I know what Everton means to this great city, and I don't care. Tarkovsky's going in first. I don't do favouritism here. Absolute wankers. They've embarrassed me. This is a Dyche world, and we're all living in it, and they are a bunch of prats. And I don't even like Goldbridge's word prat, but he's right. And I'm going to kick them all into the river. What do you call it? The River Mersey. They're going in.
2-0. I'm stunned. Great result for Villa. Not surprised. Villa are much improved under Emery, but I'm surprised with Everton losing at home under Dyche.